What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised. This enigmatic actor has had every teenage girl talking about him, and for good reason. He's the snack that everyone wants to get a hold of, and someone actually did. Do you know who it was? You don't? Then keep watching, because we're going to reveal the 10 things you didn't know about Jacob Elordi. Let's jump right in, people. Number 10. Jacob's Australian.
Oh, I'm Jacob.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
It's a language barrier.
We'll start this list off with something that's not that big of a secret. If you didn't notice it already, you'll be surprised to know Jacob Elordi is not actually American. He nailed the American accent that you can barely notice he's from a different country, but it's true nonetheless. He's actually from Basque descent. If you don't know where that is, you should look for the small region on the border between Spain and France. His parents are actually Australian. Jacob himself was born in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. He's currently only 23 years old, which means he was born in 1997 on June 26 to parents John and Melissa Elordi. The couple had 3 girls before they had Jacob, and because he's the youngest, he's kind of the spoiled one in the family. When he was young, Jacob changed schools twice. He was studied in both Melbourne and Brisbane. Number 9. He and Joey King dated.
What an ass.
I know.
You got a little bit of drool right there in the corner.
Right here?
Joey King was actually his co-star, and they've spent a lot of time together on the set of the first The Kissing Booth movie. While filming the movie, the two spent around 17 hours of the day together. So after about a month or so in, they became very close friends. Soon after, they knew that they are good together, so Jacob made Joey a scrapbook where he featured all of the memories they've had together. He uploaded the picture on his Instagram profile on September 10, 2017. After they've made their relationship public, the couple shared a lot of photos together on their Instagram profiles. At first, the directors and the producers seemed to like it. They said the couple had such great chemistry that it even helped their acting game. But all of these emotions and romance turned sour when we found out the couple had split up. There were no nasty stories online or on their social media, which shows how mature they both are. And even though they had to film The Kissing Booth 2 as exes, Jacob and Joey remained professional and they did everything impeccably. They didn't let their emotions get in the way. Number 8. He can't cook.
We're making chicken.
Oh my god, my chicken.
Your chicken! Oh my god, your chicken!
While some of his fans think that he's really good in the kitchen, it might surprise you that Jacob Elordi doesn't really know his way around the stove. He even said it in one of his interviews, when he was anonymously answering questions his fans asked him. He said that the only thing he knows how to make are peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And if that's your idea of a romantic dinner, then he can impress the hell out of you. On the other hand, there is this one video where he and Joey King were doing an Instagram live and Jacob smashed that like button if you haven't done that already. But in reality, he smelled something was burning in the background. He then remembered he had some chicken left on the stove and he went to check on it. That more than showed us he's not that interested in cooking. Number 7. He appeared in Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales. Ever since he was little, he wanted to be an actor. He's been part of numerous school dramas, and ever since then, he wanted to pursue acting as his career. After doing a few short films in 2015 and 2016, he landed a job as an extra on the set of Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales, and he says it was one of the best experiences of his life. Even though he had a minor and insignificant role, he wouldn't change it for anything. After this, he returned to Australia and played a role in Swinging Safari, where he played Rooster. And 1 year later, he finally got the major break he was looking for. At just 21 years old, he got cast to play the role of Noah Flynn, and the rest, as they say, is history. Number 6. He plays a major role in the Netflix teen drama Euphoria.
Summer party?
Yo, I do it for real. Come on.
If you enjoyed watching The Kissing Booth, Euphoria is that exact same teenage life, but on a ton of steroids. And steroids are all Nate Jacob knows. Did we mention that's the role Jacob Elordi plays in Euphoria? He's the school athlete who's got massive anger issues because of the drugs. Plus, he's abusing his girlfriend who hates his guts. If you'd like to see what it's like to be on the dark side of teenage life, then we strongly suggest you watch Euphoria. Plus, Jacob Elordi is one of the absolute worst people on the show. He's not only abusing his girlfriend, he's also kicking, slapping, punching, basically bullying everyone that stands in his way. This goes to show you how good of an actor Elordi is. Number 5. His favorite country is, surprise surprise, Australia.
Favorite country to travel to would be Australia. I love everything about Australia. I love when it's raining and brisk.
When he was asked about what his favorite travel destination is, Jacob said Australia without hesitation. He just loves every aspect of his home country. From the nature to the buildings, to the culture, to the architecture, everything just seems to fall into place. And he especially loves the beaches. Whenever he's in Australia, he goes to Byron and then he hits the beach. One of his favorite activities is surfing the waves, just like a real Aussie. Not to mention, he loves Australians. The people for him are what Australia actually is. Number 4. He's a supporter of Black Lives Matter. Ever since the George Floyd protests started to ravage the American society, the entire world has shifted the focus to the movement Black Lives Matter. Jacob Elordi, feeling like he wanted to contribute to something minimizing inequality in America, he wanted to support their cause as best he could. First, he posted a yellow background with giant black letters which read Black Lives Matter on his Instagram profile, and then he even included the website for Black Lives Matter in his bio. Finally, Jacob was so dedicated to the cause that he even created a special section in his highlights dedicated to this cause. We completely agree with Jacob, and we should see to it that all inequality and prejudice be destroyed. Number 3. He wasn't sad during the filming of The Kissing Booth 2.
7 days ago, my heart flew off to Harvard. I miss you, jerk.
I miss you more.
Although many people thought that Elordi was kind of bummed out during the shooting of The Kissing Booth 2, he actually denied these rumors. All of these gossips about him not enjoying the shooting began to spread after they saw him pretty bummed out in one of the videos where The Kissing Booth featured their cast members in a video. Fans immediately started speculating that this was due to the fact that he and Joey broke up, and now he couldn't stand acting side by side with her. When Elordi heard all of this, he immediately said that those were just rumors and added that the reason he seemed like he's having a hard time is because he's actually thinking too hard about unimportant stuff. Plus, he just finished filming Euphoria. He then got on a plane and flew to Africa, and all of that time difference made him tired as hell. Number 2. The Kissing Booth inspired him to learn to ride a motorbike.
Learned how to ride a motorbike for the film The Kissing Booth. That's true, I did. We were in South Africa, the guy.
When he was in South Africa, one of his friends called Neil told him to get on a motorcycle and start riding. He was in the middle of one of the South African highways and he just learned to ride as he went along. Even though he fell like 1,000 times, he says that when the day to shoot the show rolled around, he was completely ready. Since then, he's been in love with a motorcycle and he'd love to get one, but his mother doesn't approve, and he wants to listen to her. Number 1. He doesn't want to show his abs. After The Kissing Booth was out, Jacob Elordi got a little mad when he heard what fans were actually talking about. Almost all of them were talking about how hot he was and how jacked his body looked. No one really focused on him and his acting. This is one of the things that pissed Elordi off. He says that he had to work out twice a day to get prepared for the role of Noah. Not to mention, he was constantly insecure about his appearance, questioning whether he looked the way the script wanted him to. But we wanted to tell you that Jacob hated every minute of training. He's an actor. He doesn't care about the six-pack abs. What he wanted to hear fans talking about was his acting. But he was disappointed when he heard that all they could talk about was his Greek god physique. And on that note, we end this video. But hey, do you know any other facts about Jacob that we didn't mention here? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys!